What's going on now is that we're really moving away from the paper to the digital world. And one of the things that's changing is that we're moving from a situation where we report 5 days after the end of the month with financial statements, and now we're moving to real-time reporting. And it's a different animal, and we need to report on things other than net income. And so, you can't get an income statement good enough for net income in real time in most cases. So what you're going to end up having to do is focus more on sales, gross profit, and then operational statistics. The benefit is that you can manage it in real time. The risk is that, honestly, you have all this information that you can be wrong about in real time. And you can have data breaches, because when you're using stuff online, potentially somebody could gain access to your account and see your information. But that's not that different from the old days when somebody could physically break into your office, or somebody could throw away something without putting it in the shred bin. We're trying to get clients to work with us digitally so that we can have the data entered electronically already when we start. So we're really trying to get it set up where we can practice accounting so we don't have to practice data entry. To do this, in many cases, we'll have tools like File This Fetch and like Sage 1 and QuickBooks Online and other tools like that that will pull all the transactions down from the remote site. So again, those play a place. And again, for your shoebox clients, those are going to be a good way to gather the information. I think accountants are right to be skeptical. We have a fiduciary relationship with our clients to keep their data confidential, and we take that very seriously. So I don't think that you can be effective in guarding that client's privacy without worrying about this on the front end. The thing you have to remember is that if you're, let's say, a small firm, you may not have great IT help to help you out. And you certainly, if you have 5 people, you probably don't have a full-time IT person. So realistically, I think you, in many cases, can be more secure in the cloud than you can be on premises. As we think about this, the risks we're really worried about are going to be the security breach type risks. And I'm not aware of a single instance where any of the tax software providers in their professional class products, and I'm talking here about Drake, Intuit, CCH, Thomson Reuters, I'm not aware of a single incident where they have had a security breach affecting a CPA's client data. So in many ways, I think you can be more secure in the cloud than you can be on premises. The thing CPAs need to understand is that they have more confidential information in a small place than just about anybody. The identity thieves and the criminal rings have historically targeted banks, financial institutions, insurance companies, healthcare organizations, because there was a lot of high-value, high-dollar information there. The CPAs are starting to become targeted. We've gotten a pass for 15 years on many of the rules. However, the risk now is that we're going to have a breach of our information, and that's going to cause big client problems and bigger PR problems. This device that I'm holding in front of me, this 32 gig flash drive that costs about $20 now, this is an unencrypted flash drive is the single most dangerous device in your office. And you should have policies and procedures, and everybody worked out how they deal with this. On this single flash drive, I can get a tractor trailer load of paper documents. And if I breach it, then I could have tens of thousands or even millions of people's records on there. We've all heard about the Home Depot breach, the Federal Office of Personnel Management breach, and many of the other problems that have had with breaches of confidential information. There are many people now that are turning their eyes to CPAs, and we have to be ever vigilant because our turn could be next.